Take a look at your forecast here as we go into later on tonight. We're going to be looking at clearing skies across our area, but the 7-day forecast has temperatures getting close to 80 degrees here, and that's not going to come, though, until this weekend. So the big thing is the warm-up that we're expecting later this week, and also another chance for some showers that are going to be tracking here for tomorrow. Here's your neighborhood forecast overnight tonight. Hartford, Cecil County. Temps tonight mainly into the 40s, although there'll be some spots that'll drop into the upper 30s overnight tonight. Northville tonight down to 39. Jarrettsville, same story. Earlville tonight down to 42. Cecilton at 42 degrees. But the rain that we had earlier has now exited the area, and skies are beginning to clear out in its wake. Right now we're at 58 degrees out of BWI Thurgood Marshall with a light south wind at about 5 miles an hour. Temperatures across the area low to mid 60s from Westminster to Frederick out towards Hagerstown, mid 50s to upper 50s across the rest of the state, even though the Eastern Shore is one of the last areas to actually see the rain leave. Temperatures tonight down to 41 with a west wind at 5 to 10 miles an hour. You can see the rain exiting fairly quickly as it pushes away from our area. But what we're watching is upstream. There's a little disturbance in the upper atmosphere that's going to swing through later tomorrow. So we'll start the day off with some sunshine, but then the clouds will thicken during the afternoon. And then by tomorrow evening, we're going to have another chance for showers. Let me show it to you on Futurecast. Notice as we go throughout the evening, just a few clouds around. Same thing for tomorrow morning. Should be just fine. Again, we'll start off around 40. We should end up in the mid-50s tomorrow afternoon. Now, watch how quickly this disturbance comes in tomorrow evening. And it's going to be a very small one, not going to expecting a big chance for rain with it, but it will pass just off to our south. I think areas south of Baltimore will be favored for a chance for some showers, but I can't rule some out even as far north as Baltimore City. Wednesday right now looks like it'll be just fine, and then Thursday looks like it'll be fine with temperatures gradually warming up as we get closer to the end of the week. And of course, again, it looks like things are going to be just fine for the Orioles here next week. We're keeping our fingers crossed, though, that we can get rid of the rain. Right now we have a lingering chance for a shower at first pitch for the home opener, but it does look like conditions will improve as the evening progresses. But at least if we're going to be dealing with the rain, at least temperatures are going to be into the 60s across the area. So here's your first alert 7-day forecast for tomorrow. Again, the chance for rain is going to be highest during the afternoon and evening. And even then, these chances have actually come down a little bit from what we were looking at earlier. So only about a 10 to 20% probability for a shower or two later in the evening. And then on Wednesday, high temperatures once again into the low to mid 50s here across the area. And then, as I mentioned, for opening day, that's what we're going to be watching next week. Temps in the mid to upper 60s with a chance for showers. Should be leaving the area by that point. But look at Saturday, mid to upper 70s with a slight chance for showers. We'll be right back.